How's it going, everyone? Today we are back on Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 4. We're going to be getting back into the story mode, picking up right where we left off before on the Yang path. And last time Obito was crushed under a rock and Team Minato was pretty much breaking apart. We're going to pick up today where it gets pretty sad, I'm not going to lie, especially for me who's a big fan of Obito. It's sad to see what happens to him, and yeah, it's definitely going to be where he changes over to the dark side, I should say. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into it.
Am I dead?
Now, as much as I love Obito, it's a miracle that he survived, and let's be honest, he shouldn't have.
Where am I?
Somewhere halfway between life and death. Child of Uchiha.
Your eyes. It can't be. You're from the Uchiha clan too?
Well, if you can feel pain, it means you are still alive.
Also, how was Obito's Sharingan not crushed along with him? Like, let's be real.
Thank you.
You can thank me later. You see, I intend to make you pay me back in full.
Okay, what do I need to do? I need to get back to the Hidden Leaf Village. We're in the middle of a war. And now that I've finally awakened my Sharingan, I'll be much better at protecting my allies.
Protecting your allies.
What?
You will not be able to go on working as a ninja with that body. Wake up. Nothing in this world goes the way it should.
Would you shut up already? I don't want to stay here forever.
Enough. Neither of us can get out of here. Not with these bodies.
It's really weird that he ran into Madara of all people as well.
Who are you?
I am the ghost of the Uchiha. Madara Uchiha.
They even gave him a sight as if he's the Grim Reaper or something.
But Madara already died. Ages ago.
Then I suppose I am a relic from the past. It is true. If I was not receiving a steady supply of chakra from that statue back there, I would be dead in an instant. I am cheating death.
Why would you capture a half-dead kid like me?
We are going to break the cycle of cause and effect. Create a world with only victors, with only peace, with only love. A world that contains nothing but those things.
Why should I care? Look, I just want to go back to my village, okay?
If you want to die, that is your choice. But I shall take that eye of yours before you do.
It really is weird.
Why do you want my eye?
Like, to think, what would have happened if he actually would have gotten Obito's Sharingan? He probably would have transitioned it into a Mangekyo Sharingan. And the thought of Madara having Kamui is scary, man. But he probably would have died before then, right? He's so old.
That means if I stand shoulder to shoulder with Kakashi, I'll get even stronger. Then we'll really be able to keep Rin safe. Just another reason why I need to get out of here. Just wait, you two. I'm still alive.
Now, a lot of people are under the assumption that Obito has Kamui. That's how he actually survived being crushed under the rock, which no, he doesn't have Kamui yet. But I mean, it's really symbolic because it shows, you know, that he was crushed by rocks. He somehow went right through it, you know, quote unquote. And Kamui allows him to do that once he gets that power.
It's no use trying to act tough and hide your injuries. I've already seen them all.
Rin.
He said her name again.
Guru creeps me out.
Look, what the heck are you doing?
It's weird hearing Toby's voice with Obito being there. Like, it's creepy, man. I don't know, Swirly gives me the creeps.
He always looks like such a loser when he's doing that. It's quite funny.
He even drools sometimes.
Hey, quit laughing, Guru Guru.
Sorry.
It's been a while since I first got here. The first time I saw you, I was scared to death. You're puppets who were created from the statue, right?
To us, you look like the real puppet.
Yeah, you're human, yet half of your body is artificial, just like ours.
Worried about Madara?
He went on and on about breaking the cycle of cause and effect or whatever, and then he goes to sleep forever.
Oh, didn't you understand what Madara was talking about?
Basically, his idea is to chuck out all the bad stuff in the world and run away to a dream world where everything's good. Since it's a dream
You know, I've compared it before, but Obito in Madara's story is very reminiscent to like Star Wars with the Emperor and Anakin, because Anakin was just being
Well, that
used
just
like
sounds
Obito is just
ridiculous.
being used.
Maybe to you.
Shut up! You're way stupider than
And maybe that's why I like Anakin so much, you know? I love him in episode 3 and I love Obito before he turns into Madara, I should say.
Fun of me, or if you're the idiot. But I guess there's no point in worrying about that now. I just need to get used to this body as quickly as possible.
It's interesting to note he's still hopeful here,
Come on, you guys, time to get to
even
work.
after what happened to him.
Okay, more rehab, right?
I take it you're ready?
Of course!
All right. Let's fight!
Now this sequence is really well done and it has one of my favorite OSTs in the game. I'm sure you guys know I've used this in videos before. I love this fight. They did such a good job with it, and it's nice seeing Obito here. He moves a little bit like Toby in the future, but also he's just still really strong.
Did you say that? Oh, I already forgot.
Now obviously he doesn't have Kamui at this point, or wood style powers, but he's still incredibly strong with the Sharingan now. Alright, here we go with Swirly's puzzles, which I actually used to struggle with when I first played the game, because they all kind of look like poop. Now, as I've said too, when I first played Storm 4, I still hadn't finished the series yet, but I was super confused because this is kind of weird if you like never saw most of Shippuden at this point. Alright, here comes another puzzle. Let's make sure I guess right. Y, definitely. Alright. I really don't think that Naruto as a kid would have been able to do this. He would have been confused. He would not have been able to tell the difference. Alright, one final quiz. And it's on the right. Here we go. Man, I love this sequence. They did such a nice job with it. As I said in the other video, this is like something they really did well in Storm 4. And there we have it.
Thanks, guys. I've got a little more confidence in myself now.
And another S rank. There we go.
It feels good. I've gotten more used to it than before.
Now this is really where Obito starts to look like Madara. They did the transition very well because he starts looking like
I feel
him.
at home in my body now.
And he is becoming more like Madara, of course.
Rain, Kakashi, we'll be together again soon.
And once he puts Guru Guru on, he looks like Toby a little bit as well, which is very eerie.
I just went outside for a minute and saw that Reen person you keep talking about. She's in serious trouble.
What happened?
She and that Kakashi guy are surrounded by a bunch of hidden mist ninja.
You still can't break that rock yet.
But I've got to go help Rin and Kakashi.
Wear my body then.
But you work for Madara, right? Are you sure you're all right with this?
You want to help your friends, don't you?
Thanks, Guru Guru. Okay.
Now for those of you who played Blazing, I'm sure we can all agree we're having PTSD flashbacks to PvP Raged Obito. Blazing Bash Raged Obito. I get nightmares every time I see this version of him now, especially with the cloak on, because I get flashbacks to that.
Okay, take me straight there.
Okay, leave the navigation to me. My allies are standing guard all over the world. It'll be a cinch.
How does it look?
Pretty bad. They keep talking about hidden mist experiments. I don't really get it. But there are a couple of dozen of them surrounding Rin and Kakashi.
What is Minato-sensei doing?
Who?
I said, what do you think you're doing, Yellow Flash?
Now, this is where I tend to agree. Even though Minato was being deployed somewhere else, he really let them down.
Nowhere nearby.
He should have been there.
Just when we need him most. Kakashi, you promised. Please.
I do think Minato let them down. He shouldn't have let what happened happen. But obviously Madara was pulling the puppet strings.
Rain?
No. That's spray from the collision. Rin and Kakashi are in there. What's your plan?
Isn't it obvious? I'm gonna charge straight in. What the? Why am I seeing things? There's no way that actually happened. Kakashi and I were supposed to protect her.
Now, I wish we could have saw an alternate timeline where he actually got there in time. But it is really sad. I feel really bad for Obito, honestly. And I see why he could have snapped.
Kakashi.
Wait. What's going on? What?
And there it is, the awakening of his Mangekyo Sharingan and Kamui. I think he has one of the coolest awakenings for the Mangekyo Sharingan in the series. I like Itachi's a lot, but I think it's cooler than Sasuke's. That's just me personally, especially because him and Kakashi both awoke it at the same time. Which is interesting because it was in two different people. Now at this point, Obito is completely different than a second ago. He has wood style from the Hashirama cells. He has Kamui active for the first time, and he goes right through everybody, man. I mean, just look at this. It's amazing. And with the wood style, like, they really stood no chance against Obito, man. And they try to attack him, but he just uses Kamui perfectly.
What style? Only the first Hokage of the Hidden Leaf can use that jutsu, right?
And there we go as well. Just phasing right through him. You can even walk over to Kakashi and Rin also. Now it's crazy, like this is a whole Anbu of the Blood Mist village, like literally like the most heartless of the Anbu out of the villages, and one Obito took them out. It's crazy, man. And he's just so heartless with it too. Like Obito showed no mercy, man. He literally snapped. I can see why he would have went to the dark side after this. Like I would not have went back either. Oh, there's the last one too. And another S rank.
I get it. I'm in hell.
Nothing in this world.
Now I do think it's weird that the first thing that comes to Obito's mind is what Madara said. Like I would be grieving too much to even think about that. But he immediately clicks with it.
Since it's a dream world, you can do whatever you like. You can even bring dead people back to life.
Rain, we'll be together again. I'll make a world where we can be together again. I'm going to break the cycle. That's why I decided to come back.
Do you think that anyone saw you?
I'm the only witness. Obito annihilated every last one of them. but it looks like he spared Kakashi. He was unconscious though, so he didn't see anything.
Still attached to your old ally, are you?
No. I just didn't care about him. Doesn't matter to me whether he lives or dies in this world. He'll join us in the new world we create. And so will Rin. Madara, show me how to create the dream world.
You do not need to thank me anymore. This way. As of today, you are our savior.
He really did a good job in manipulating Obito. It's crazy.
The dream world is extremely simple to create. All you need to do is take everyone into the Genjutsu world I have created. But you need to use the moon to magnify the scale of the jutsu. Yes. Let us see. First, I need to educate you about the Sage of the Six Paths and the Ten Tails. And then, about my project, Tsukinome. In a previous battle, I obtained some of Hashirama's DNA and transplanted it into my own body. And then, when I was on the brink of death, I awakened my Renegon. At the same time, I also broke a certain seal. I summoned the Ghetto statue, the empty vessel of the Ten Tails from the moon. Then, I quickly used the statue as a medium to cultivate more of Hashirama's DNA. The result was this. I transferred my will into these beings. They are half me. Now get to work. Until I can be reborn. You are
Madara. And that's when Obito began being Madara. And he fully turned to the dark side of things. But hey, we all love tragic stories, and I think Obito's is one of the best in the series. Makes sense why he turned to that side, but it's always sad. If he would have just went back to the village. We've seen flashbacks of that in the future, but it would have been nice nonetheless. But I hope y'all enjoyed this. That's gonna take care of In Hell today. Tomorrow or later today, we're gonna be jumping in to the next chapter, which is the fateful battle between him and his mentor Minato. Two of my favorite characters having a fight. I can't wait for it, and I hope you guys are as well. But that's gonna take care of it. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.